Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Morning, Annie. Morning, Latest. Morning, Ricky. Morning, Prox. Morning, Kai. Morning, M. Hope you're having a good day. It's fucking roasting this morning. Hey, yo, thank you for the 2 months. Welcome to the stream. I think we're going to spawn in the courthouse. Maybe? It's muggy. It's fucking disgusting today. It's going to get 28 degrees. Hey, Neptune. Oh, we're not in the courthouse. What the fuck? Didn't I quit in the courthouse? What the fuck? Okay. Well. Hold on a moment. Just hold on a quick second now. I'm not awake. Hold on. Is this all fucking weed? What the fuck? Bro!
Train will be 76 to list 94.
Where's Craig?
Dark, please come up to Blaine County Sheriff's Office.
There's a bunch of fucking weed in the lobby.
Okay, well, we're dealing with a death investigation that occurred at the observatory, so I need your assistance.
Okay, I'm coming up.
All right, thank you. Yeah, Blaine County Sheriff's Office.
All right, I'll be there soon.
All right, bye.
What the fuck is going on? Hey, someone died at the BCSO? Okay. Let's not wear that. What's the blue shirt one? That was like a busy day. Yep. Yeah, I was a fucking hacker, man. I posted it in meta chat on Saturday, but I had a migraine for like fucking 6 hours on Saturday, and I came out of the fucking migraine in a fucking fever dream. Okay, I had a fucking like the surge of fucking hacker man creativity, and I was just fucking, I went fucking crazy, and I spent like 5 hours working on that prism capture the flag shit, and I fucking did it. I fucking did it. I got all the flags. Someone's running out of here. Good. Uh-oh. Don't kill me, please. So. I fucking hate this gate with a passion. We fix this gate, please. The BCSO. Migraine blame +1. Yup. It was fucking. I installed. I had to install a virtual machine which I've never done. So I installed a virtual machine. No, a virtual, yeah. Was it a virtual machine? Yeah, I did a virtual machine. And then I installed a Linux image on my virtual machine. Look how fucking cool I sound right now. And then on my virtual Linux machine on my PC, I installed GoBuster and Exit Tool. And then with GoBuster, I fucking... You just looked up the code in GitHub? You're a bastard. I spent so fucking long doing this shit. It spent me like... I spent 2 hours trying to figure out how to install GoBuster, right? This is the worst part. I spent 2 hours trying to install GoBuster on this Linux virtual machine, right? Just for it to... So I spent... Because I was looking at the GitHub page of GoBuster, and it was like, okay, you got to install this thing called Go. Because it was like, if you have Go on your Linux machine, you can just do go get GoBuster and it will install for you. So I was like, okay, let me install Go. And so I had to download Go on the... And it was fucking confusing as shit. And then I had to put Go in this fucking path, and I couldn't figure it out at all. So I tried to do it just for it to not work. And then on the Linux machine, it was just like, as soon as it read the word GoBuster in the command line, it was just like, oh yeah, you want to install that? Just type out this command. And it was like sudo apt install GoBuster. And I was like, that's all I had to do. That was the only line I had to do this whole time. And it just did it for me. And it was like literally like 4 words to install that program. And it, like, that's all I had to type the whole time. So anyway, Boomer figures out how to do Linux. And yeah, after that, I had to figure out a word list, because the way GoBuster works, I don't know why I'm explaining this, but I had to find a word list online, because the way GoBuster works is it basically searches through the website and then like searches, I think it's like basically searches through the directory and looks for like strings using the word list to see if any matches come up, basically. And so you have to have like a big word list to see if there's any matches. Oh shit. So one of the flags was found in a file called robots.txt. So the word list I used must have had robots in it, because we managed to find this file called robots.txt. But anyway, I found that one, but then I couldn't find anything else. And I was like, shit. And so I started searching, because I was like, okay, the other hint was exif tool. So I was like, gotta search for images or like files or something. Robots.txt is the standard file search for images. Oh, it is? See, I don't know this shit. And I was like, I'm gonna start searching for like PNGs and all these other files, like the GIFs and shit. And I put in like a bunch of different extensions, and I couldn't find anything. So then I was like, okay, what about if my word list isn't big enough? Because it was only like 20,000, and I found a bigger word list that was like 200,000 or something. And I plugged that in, and I hadn't even put my extensions in yet for like the files and stuff. And I put that in, and then I found another file which was like /documents. And that's when I found the MP4, which I ran through exif tool, and I found the other comments. So I was fucking hyped as shit, dude. Fucking found them all. Alice, please stop spamming 311. But I haven't texted the phone back yet, so we'll do that today. We'll do that together, chat. We will text the phone back together. I have my gun out. As a cybersecurity student, it was actually really fun, I'll be honest. Like, once I got beyond the headache of like figuring it out, it was fun. In the GitHub, I found 2 flags that were deleted. Oh shit, like this, nice, buddy. I need a drink. because I will die of thirst. Break. Yes. What's going on? Does this door like freeze shut? Okay. What do the flags mean? The flags we've got a text. Yeah, I have a theory about that, but
Hey, we decided to jack the sheriff's office. Come on.
what? You doing what to the sheriff's office? Yeah.
You know, we're jacking it. We're stealing it.
What's
It's comfy.
happening?
It has a big comfy couch.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
All right. So, Dark, just get you up. I literally clocked on duty seconds after I clocked on duty at 1013 Alpha went off at the observatory. So I'm still learning things. This is fresh. This is within the last
Like 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Yeah, 45 minutes. This is
Right.
Rain. He was. It was it just you that shot, or was somebody else did Pierce shoot as well?
Pierce as well, I believe.
Okay, he's the one of the primary officers that opened fire. The suspect or the deceased, or the other person they were meeting with is deceased, and it is one Jesse Adler. So this is a standard investigation. Because it was an OIS and because somebody died, and it was at the observatory. Lieutenant Skyfay requested that the marshal's office take over because everybody was pretty emotionally involved.
Oh shit.
So I went ahead and took over the first part of the investigation. Rain has most of the evidence collected.
Fuck me.
And I was just coming down here to get his general statement in person, so that way he can take a moment because he knew Jesse personally. So I wanted to give him a little bit of a break, get him out of there, but also ADMC was kind of on the warpath with this, so we got him the hell out of Dodge, thanks to Clear.
Okay. Right. Right. First of all, who's got a drink for me? Because I just woke up. So who's got a drink?
I can get you some here. Come.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right. We can. Do you have a recorder on you? It just makes life easier.
Yeah, I've got one. I'll shut it out.
Gotcha. I was like, I can get one, but I have to kind of start a new tape and everything, and it's a pain in the butt.
You try putting on this one, Craig.
Awesome. All right. Rain, you've seen this done before. This is pretty routine. All right.
Okay.
This is just us going through the motions to make sure everything, all of our T's are dotted and our I's are crossed.
Who is this guy?
Yeah.
All right. So I am Marshal Craig Barrett, OT 38. This is Marshal Richard Dark, 009. I'm here with Rain Cefano and Crystal Clear. Crystal Clear is here for support with Rain. We are here talking about the incident involving Jesse Adler, incident report number 8434. That took place at about 9:12 GMT on August 12th. This is going to be an officer-involved shooting involving Jesse Adler. One Jesse Adler passed away as a result of the shooting. So we're just getting a general rundown on what happened. Before you say anything, Rain, again, this is not me saying you have done anything wrong. I have to read you this just for the sake of your protection and your awareness. All right? You were on duty. This is an officer-involved shooting. It's still a death investigation. You understand? So don't freak out.
Yeah.
You do have the right to remain silent.
Cadet.
Because any statement you make, anything you say, can be held against you in court. You have the right to have an attorney present during questioning. cannot afford an attorney, one can be appointed to by the state if available. At any point during questioning, you may invoke these rights and refuse to answer further questions without representation present. This interview is in regards to an investigation in regards to the death of Jesse Adler. Do we have a further act for that still enacted at all, Dark?
Sorry, say that again.
Do we have a further act for interviewing a police officer in regards to an OIS?
No, there's no guarantee warning or anything like that, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
No, we don't have that.
Okay. Basically, this is part of the investigation side. So if BCSO has any questions for you regarding that, it's a completely separate interview. You understand?
Okay.
We're only looking at the investigation side of this as far as the death of Jesse Adler. You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
All right. With all those rights in mind and everything, do you wish to give us your statement today?
Yeah. I'll try my best. It's all
That's
kind
okay.
of, things kind of blurring, but I'll try my best.
No, I get you. If you can start off with me, why were y'all up at the observatory? Like, what happened before all this? What led up to this?
I received a phone call, maybe 2 hours prior or an hour prior, um, just after a traffic stop I did with Pierce, uh, Anastasia Pierce, and it was Jesse kind of just rambling, ranting about some nonsense. Um, I can't quite remember what was said on the conversations. It wasn't much of substance, but she said she wanted to speak in person. Um, so I agreed to speak in person because we've had talks before in the past, like kind of on a similar regard about life and um, other things. And so as time goes by, we are responding to calls, and I can't quite make it up to the original location, which was up in the Plato nudist camp. Um, that spot is close to both of us because that's where we called it the hangy spot. Because back in the day, I used to be a part of the BBMC. It held
Mm.
some significance, and so initially it was attempted to go there until we got a emergency backup call. So we had to scrap the plan, and I told her to just meet me at the observatory instead. Um, we head up to the observatory, and we have a additional unit, um, just in the area in case she does something out of line, because it's Jessie. She has a tendency to lose her cool over some things. So me, I with Pierce in the car, we roll up to the spot. Pierce stays back at the car, and I go talk to Jessie. Um, the conversation kind of devolves into what do you, why are you a cop? What, like, do you know how much I don't care about you? Do you know why, um, do you know why I'd kill someone, or just a lot of ramblings about practically hazings about what I chose in life, what I'm doing currently, and all that. And from what I understand from the conversation, she brings up my wife's name, and my wife is a part of the same organization club as Jesse. And she starts to try and say a message that we're not happy or how is everything working? And as we go down that conversation path, I guess a little hint at what was to come happens. She says, "That's one of my club members, and you two shouldn't be together." I laughed at the comment because I wouldn't leave my wife for anything or for anyone, and vice versa for her. But anyways, she, as in Jesse, she um, continues to talk about some, I don't know, rambling. Um, I can't quite recall what was said exactly, but it ends up getting to a point of high tension where we're kind of bickering at each other. And then she um, uh, pulls her gun and starts shooting towards me. So I pull mine and shoot back, and she starts shooting towards Pierce, and just kind of all happened so fast. I barely remember the last 3 minutes of the conversation. Yeah, and then I documented things, and yeah. Uh, is that good?
Oh, it's fine. I'm not expecting profession here, Rain. This is the first
Yeah.
interview. I unfortunately this is probably not going to be the last you're talked about or talked to about this.
Okay.
But this gives us the preliminary standing. Some of these details are important to grab right immediately after a situation like this, because in the following hours things are going to get really hazy, because you're going to start questioning yourself and things are going to get really haywire with you. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've been through this myself. That's why I'm highly encouraging you, after we're done here, take some time to yourself, recollect your thoughts, but most importantly, you need to speak to somebody. Okay?
Mhm.
Do not try to hold this in and take care of this on your own.
Yeah.
Just for the record, Marshall King's just entered the room at 11:06 BSG.
All right, Rain. Who do you know? I'm going to ask you a couple follow-up questions. If you can't recall the answers, it's fine. Do not stress
Latest
about
master
this.
report.
Okay.
I put an update
Some
in there
details
for you.
are going to be hazy. It's
Right.
expected. Okay. It's not. You're not going to anger us or make us curious about you. Okay. Who was the officer you had float in the area? You said you had a third officer that was floating the area just in
He
case.
go by Fish. There's a 311 log of his call sign. Earlier by Anastasia. So there's a 311 somewhere about it. I can
Okay.
possibly find it for you if because you woke up after the 311.
Yeah. Yeah, I literally I signed on duty, and literally seconds later the 13 Alpha went off. So great timing on my part, right? So I don't have that 311 log available to me.
I got it.
Okay. All right. Let's. And real quick, what's your wife's name?
Theodora Sinafo Thatcher.
Gotcha. And she's a part of Jesse's crew.
Yes, the ADMC.
ADMC.
Yeah.
Lovely people there. Live right across the street from us at the marshal's office.
Yeah.
How long's your wife been a part of the ADMC?
Well, since it became a thing, realistically, but we were a part of the former name of it, like BBMC.
You talking like 6 years ago?
Yeah. Wow, way back when.
Yeah, long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with them. I I wasn't a member or anything, but I was with Mayhem Motorcycle Club up in Paleto.
Oh, okay.
So I'm familiar with BBMC.
Right. It was under Barry's rendition of it.
Oh, I
Barry
got you.
Benson is. You got a
Sorry,
question?
Dark, do you have a question?
Yeah, how long's Jesse been a member of ADMC?
We we were hang-arounds at the same time for BBMC, and I'm assuming she was from the start at ADMC.
Okay. How long you been with your wife?
Probably 7 years.
Oh,
Okay.
so y'all actually went through the collapse and everything together, huh?
Yeah.
That's a hell of an experience. I'm glad
It was.
I'm glad your relationship survived through it.
Yeah, it was tough, but
Yeah, I get you.
it's not too bad living in a farm up in Canada. It's pretty quiet.
I wish I knew. Wish I knew how that was.
Yeah, no, it was great. But yeah, anyways,
Yeah, you're fine. Let's see. I'm just looking through some of my notes here, and I'm just filling in blanks and stuff. So I might bounce around a little bit. I'm not keeping this in any
Yeah,
chronological order.
Why do you think Jesse only had a problem with your marriage now?
she had a problem with it since the beginning, I believe.
Yeah, but she didn't try
Probably
and
more
kill you
quiet
before, right?
probably in respect for Theo. That's my guess.
Why do you think
But
it escalated to this point?
She thinks it would be better. That's my guess. If I wasn't in the picture.
Have you had conversations with your wife about this? And has your wife brought up Jesse?
About like what exactly?
Well,
Jesse's issue with your marriage.
There hasn't necessarily been a conversation, but we have talked about if ADMC had an issue, and she says that I come first, so
It's good to hear, honestly.
yeah. My phone is being blown up currently.
Yeah, I bet. Just keep it on silent for now. You don't want to deal with that shit right now.
No.
All right. So when Jesse drew her firearm, do you know exactly, or not exactly? Good grief. Do you know about what she was talking about or anything, or is it still talking about the wife and everything like that? She was just ranting about that.
I just.
I'm on recording. I'm gonna shut up.
The gun got pulled. I can't remember what words were exactly said. From that point, like 3 minutes earlier, like it's kind of a blur.
Yeah, that's not uncommon. Your adrenaline goes through the roof once you see once you see a firearm and stuff like that. Your adrenaline goes through the fucking roof, and everything becomes a blur. You basically just turn into muscle memory at that point. So don't stress out about that. That's one of those things that will probably come to you in about a day or two.
Yeah.
But you did say, so she drew her firearm and she immediately started firing at you, or was there like a pause?
No, it was a draw firearm, and then I went for mine. She pulled it up to my face, started shooting. I shot back.
Were you struck at all?
I was not.
Whew, that's lucky.
Yeah.
So you drew your firearm. She started shooting at you, drew your firearm, got cover, and returned fire.
Yeah.
When did she shoot at Pierce?
When I was reloading.
Okay. Was Pierce steering the car at this point, or?
She was standing on the passenger side, which was closer towards the conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. About how far away from the car were you when you were talking with Jesse?
6 meters or so. 10 meters, maybe more, give or take. not terribly far.
Somebody convert that to freedom units for me because I'm kind of blanking right now.
Probably like 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. You say probably loud enough that close enough or at about the right distance where if you started shouting, that Pierce could hear
yes.
you.
Yep.
Okay. Did Pierce say anything or shout anything at all during this whole?
I didn't hear a word come out of her.
Okay. Where was Fish posted at?
He was on the eastern side of the observatory. So
Like on Galileo or?
yeah, I believe so. We got to the place first, and he was coming up like a couple seconds before.
Mhm.
Or sorry, he was on the western side. Apologies. And
The
I'm
western
not
side,
sure.
gotcha.
I wasn't sure where he posted up exactly, but it was somewhere on the western side of the observatory, either in the hill or just on the.
Okay, but he could see y'all or just?
No, he's just in the area, close by.
Okay, gotcha.
Unless he did have an angle, I'm unsure.
I got you. All right. And Jesse's car was the one that was on scene, right? She drove herself.
Correct. Yeah.
And she didn't have anything else, and nobody else was with her or anything like that.
No, it was just her.
Okay. Did somebody documented that car, didn't they? So I think it got vaffed. Not that that really matters that much, but
yeah, I vaffed the vehicle after just kind of trying to do something to process. I don't know.
yeah, I get you. And you still have evidence on you from the scene?
Yep, I do.
Okay. Is there a evidence processing room up here?
There is.
All right. Before we release you to do all that stuff, Dark King, do y'all have anything? I'll
Just
fill you in
clarify
here in a
again.
minute.
What did what was the reason Jesse gave to meet up with you?
I think it was just for I don't know, talk about life or some dumb reason. We've had conversations like this before, where she just kind of talks and I come up as well. She just likes to haze me, but I entertain it because I have a feeling it helps with the peace, but obviously I misread.
Yeah.
But whenever y'all negotiated that, she called Pierce, right? Or did she call you?
She called me directly.
She called you? Oh,
every
okay.
time.
Gotcha.
You're saying this has happened before?
No shooting, but we've had conversations in that spot before. Yes, before I was a cop. It has been a while since, but we have had a conversation there before.
But you were suspicious enough to have a backup unit there just in case.
Yeah, with the ADMC, since I was part of their group, it's always just be safe with them,
Yeah. Okay.
Having been involved in that culture, I can completely understand that.
And you've had no personal issues with Jesse prior?
No, I mean, she used to be a sister to me, man. Like it's no.
Any issues with Jesse back in BBMC?
At the beginning, sure.
Kind of issues.
Just getting along. Mostly it was just because she called us like weak or something like that. But after like a month, it was all good. Because we learned like who we were, and she learned about me, and we learned about her, and how she talks and how she acts and everything. Right. Gained respect for each other.
Oh.
All right.
You could do that again.
Well, yeah.
Okay. I think it's probably best, given this instance. Craig, what do you think about? Should we get his firearm? Make sure we got that in evidence.
Yeah. I mean, we should definitely track the fire. I mean, do y'all track your firearms at all? Do y'all take casing, projectiles, and everything? Do y'all have like a central registry,
Oh, yeah, we got
BCSO,
like
or anything like that?
a registry report. We put like our firearm in, name it, take it back out.
Just in case
gotcha.
that hasn't been done, I think it's best we just have that in evidence anyway, and you can always buy another one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go ahead and seize
Yeah.
it and then give you
Yeah.
another one. What do those run roughly in the armory? Like, what's the cost of those?
Isn't it like 750 or something like that? I don't know how much it is.
750
I
or so?
only bought one.
I get you. I can reimburse you for that too if it's
Yeah,
any
we
trouble.
Oh no, it's okay.
We don't need you out there without a handgun for a bit. But
Yeah.
all right. I don't have any more questions. Dark, do you have any further for the recording?
No, I don't think so. Just obviously be prepared to be called in for more questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
All right. All right. We'll conclude this recording at 10:19 GMT.
Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, Dark. If you can get that tape finalized, and then
Yeah, sorry.
we'll probably start a new state marshal report for it. And we'll
Okay.
just link this initial report thing just to kind of get everything done.
Yeah,
Let me start a new state
I've
marshal
got one
report for that.
started already.
You already started it? Oh, look
yeah.
at you. Already ahead of the game.
Yeah. I'll log the evidence.
Let me
I have,
fix the
which is
board.
I pretty much have the entire scene.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and walk you over there. Where is it in the building?
It's
Got
over
Vader.
by the locker rooms. So across.
This
the
is an interesting one, huh?
That way.
Cool. Give me the grand tour. I want to see. Well, the grandish tour straight to the evidence
Yeah.
room. I want to see the
Right.
place. Like I said, I haven't been up here before. This
Yeah.
is such a '90s lodge vibe.
Yeah, no, it's nice. It is nice. Yeah, so this is kind of like our workroom, not too shabby. The lobby's pretty nice too.
I reckon.
You got the diner place, got the little reception office, and you come over here. And this is where all the-
Hey, Dark, hey, King.
Hey, Crystal, what happened to your hair?
Randy said we're twinning, and I said, no, I have a head full of hair. So I said, she got sad, and I said, it's okay, we can be twinning. So I cut my hair.
You look badass.
Thanks, you guys look pretty cool too. I'm gonna go keep an eye out for Ryan.
Yeah, you
I'll
keep an eye on
for
him.
the ADMC. The latest 13 alpha you heard, that's because of ADMC.
It was
Yeah, last
Fantastic.
transmission Reed said on Libby said on radio was you have 5 minutes to call. Same thing that Shang Lu trotted out on Twatter earlier. We trotted by through, and after the shooting, there's Bill Cap saying stuff too. Thinks ADMC is not happy, but yeah, I'll keep an eye on Rain.
This is bad. This is really bad. I mean, it's not bad for Ryan because he did his job. This is bad for the PD because ADMC are gonna be fucking pissed.
Hey.
Oh, King. Hey.
What's going
on? Yeah, IDMC, they're not gonna be happy. Essentially, Ryan, Safiro, and he's a cadet, so I'm assuming it was his FTO or just somebody he was running with. Anastasia Pierce met up with Jesse Adler. Brian, I guess, used to be like, we're talking years ago now, used to be BBMC, so they have a history. His wife's in ADMC along with Jesse Adler.
Oh god.
Jesse Adler wasn't happy that his wife is in ADMC. That's been escalating for a while. Didn't want Ryan to be, the husband anymore. Didn't want, I guess didn't want a member of her club to be married to a cop, or something to that extent. And then pulled a firearm and started opening fire on this cadet. This cadet returned fire, and now Jesse Adler is deceased. So, by the looks of it, according to Craig, Lieutenant Skyrex requested the marshals investigate this to make sure everything was done properly and investigated properly. So that's what we're doing, just making sure everything's above board. But by the looks of that 39th that went off, which was, I mean, on the plus side, it was Elizabeth Reed. So Queen Libby's back. You don't know who that is. I used to be the ass chief. She was the chief when I was ass chief.
Right.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
Okay.
But that being said, according to Crystal, what she said on the radio was that, Brian, you have 5 minutes to call me. Brian being the person we were just interviewing. So, ADMC are on the hunt right now.
Okay. Damn. Interesting.
Yeah.
So, I mean, from what you're saying so far, does it look like everything is above board? There's nothing.
Yeah, I mean, the situation in itself looks above board. She pulled a gun, he returned fire. Everything seems to be done correctly. Don't get me wrong, I was putting pressure on him in there because, someone has to see if there's any cracks. But no, I don't. I don't think there's anything here particularly, malicious or anything like that.
I did think it was odd that he couldn't immediately answer why he was called down there. There's a lot of umming and ahhing.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you there. There definitely seems to be, a little bit of. This is always going to be a problem. I think there's always going to be issues when you have a cop on one side and other members of family in a gang on the other. It's always going to happen. That's the unfortunate reality. I think this is the outcome of that. Oh,
okay. Interesting. I'm really glad you're around. I was struggling the other day because I just like I wanted to go out and do stuff, but there was no other marshals around. And I'm not coming at you for not being around. Just to be clear, everyone has more important things to be doing other than being here, so that's completely understandable. But I personally, I didn't know what to fucking do with myself, to be honest.
No. I completely agree. Like when you're a rookie and all you can do is paperwork.
I'm not a rookie.
Oh, you're not? You're a deputy?
No. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
So I want to go out and do stuff and use the drone.
We got a crawl outside. Hold on.
I've got one too. Angel gave me permission.
No. We just had a buffalo roll by with blue headlights.
Oh god.
Wait, watch the front. Hold on.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna make you do something. And
hey guys, we got a call rolling outside. Where are they?
We have a car rolling outside dark side out of I'm with
Where the fuck are they?
We're up at CSO.
Hey, there's a call rolling outside. Blue headlights. Just heads up.
That's
A car outside with blue headlights.
I'm gonna buy. Wait, did you get my number by the way?
Richard, there's 2 blue cars outside. 2. There's one, and there's another one.
Okay.
This is
no good.
it's not ideal. Okay. We might, assuming they're coming for him. Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah, likely.
Oh, we need to get PD up here then. Radio check. This is Marshall King. We're currently, we've got some investigation stuff going on up at the San DSO. There's a couple of blue vehicles parked out front. I saw a couple of ADMC cuts. I could be mistaken. They might also be BBMC cuts, but I rarely see those guys.
They're ADMC. We're already on the way up.
Okay, so it's one black and blue in color Gauntlet and one black and blue in color ZX.
10-4. They just, we believe, gunned down another officer at Senor Buns.
Okay, they were parked outside of San DSO for about 2 minutes. They've just left. They left traveling westbound. They may be circling, unsure. We haven't left the building so far.
311's about a mic out from the 68 interchange. I'll give comms once I'm in the area on what's going on.
Copy that. We'll be on frequency.
You want any additional deck one?
Sure. I'm planning on going 42 once they get there and parking the cars, so...
Should we make them aware why they're doing it? Do they already know? The patrol know about this?
Yeah, they will know, yeah.
Okay, alright, perfect. I need to do something very quickly. I'll be a couple minutes.
Yeah.
One's 23 at the 68 interchange. In the usual ambush spots, I don't see any vehicles in them. I've been cutting northbound Catclaw Avenue towards Sandy gas station.
Yeah, we just had another call roll past SGSO westbound. Fucking clown honk.
Yeah, so. Crossing the train tracks now, approaching gas station. Are you guys able to park these up, these Marshall vehicles?
Yeah, we can do.
Use either the front private parking or the shared parking in the back.
Okay, there's a blue and colored vehicle. Oh my gosh, there's a 13 Bravo on the freeway, and then there's a blue and colored Gauntlet that is pulling up next to it. This Gauntlet was pursuing after us. Are you okay, Larry?
I did see the individual reach into his pockets.
31176, back you guys up on that?
We're on Los Angeles Freeway and Vinewood Park Drive.
Can I pull shit out here? I can.
The individual got out of the vehicle and is repairing it.
No, I know.
Just above. I think that they might have stopped because there was a huge crash because of this.
We don't have access. And I'm not parking in
They
a
were
private parking
pursuing,
spot.
there was a crash in an Officer
Correct.
Bravo.
They were chasing me. No, the Bravo happened before.
10-4.
They were pursuing me, and then I slowed down at the Bravo because Larry was helping the Bravo, and I didn't want to leave him alone.
Yeah, understood.
We have a police vehicle left on scene. Larry, I don't know where he just went. He just dipped. We need to get
I said I was
officers on
70
scene.
CMC with the Bravo.
Oh, I didn't hear that on the radio. I need units to come and help me acquire
I'm gonna get a
the
vest
police
on.
car if they're available. Are there still people up at STSO?
Negative. STSO. BCSO seems fine.
Sorry, my bad.
The marshals to park their cars up because that way there's less obvious activity.
Yeah, because we're not able to. We don't have access to the parking lot at the back.
Use the front. It's a shared parking lot. The Sandy EMS lot. I think one of you guys was parked in it. It's if you're looking at the BCSO entrance, it's 2 spots to the left of that.
Okay, the blue and colored Gauntlet is continuing.
We don't
on
own the
freeway
vehicle.
Past treatment. I'm BCB.
Yeah.
once Lucas is back,
So I'm not doing that.
sitting in the car, he's meditating.
We won't be able to
grab
pull
my
him back out.
car. Yeah, never mind, disregard.
I don't think Jesse was ready for that conversation. I tried to say it, but yeah. Crystal, question.
Mhm.
So I have there's like a vehicle section. Do I put anything in there, even if we get a van? I kind of tried, but nothing came up when I did it.
Sweetie, I need to get gas at Strawberry. Are you gonna give me nearby?
The safest gas station in the city is always going to be Great Ocean Highway, by the way.
Yeah, copy. I'll just redirect to Great Ocean.
So there's no turf near there. This turf would be on like Insano Road, and they don't patrol that area at all.
Copy that.
Alright, unless hold on. Oh my god, I'm stuck. I'm fucking stuck. We got blue vehicles at the BCSO again.
That's important. Watson, you want to go up there and I'll wait with the car?
Lucas is back, so I'm gonna grab the car, and then we're gonna all three move up there.
Up to okay, yeah. Give me a second.
2 more units just got on duty and headed your way. I made them aware of the situation.
All right. 76 to BCSO.
Oh wait, same traffic.
2 and 3, same traffic.
Sorry, I was in my head. What are we looking out for here?
IADMC vehicles, Gauntlet, blue headlights, Vigero, blue headlights. They are kind of just like lurking around, patrolling around the BCSO.
Hey, King.
Marshals are currently interviewing.
There's more vehicles up here, so should we Crane suggested we can park the cars. Oh, never mind.
Are they meant to be intimidating? I'll pull a fucking class 2.
The clown honks?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Are you scared of clowns?
No, not personally.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Maybe Craig is. Craig, you scared of clowns?
Hey, Craig.
Huh? Oh, I'm not scared of clowns.
You
What?
scared of clowns?
So-
They got clown honks. We got black gauntlets outside, blue headlights, ADMC vehicles.
Yeah, matches. Look what they're wearing.
Any gas?
I feel out of place here. You guys have the black over beige, and I'm wearing blue over white.
I'm staying right
I actually
behind
like
your ass. I'm
the
not about to get
beige.
pissed
I didn't
off,
think
I'm gonna
about
tell you
that.
much.
I just went with white.
1123 sending gas.
Yeah, I'm doing blue over white.
Approaching westbound Alhambra.
How long have you had this outfit for?
Me?
Yeah.
You guys look all synchronized.
Oh,
I was
wow.
like, what the hell?
Did I copy you subconsciously?
It's okay. We don't look the same, man.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we both look good, so that's
Yeah,
all
it's fine.
The passenger.
I'm pretty
of
sure I've
the
seen dark
Gauntlet
copy other
was
people's
wearing
outfits
a
before.
green pants, had a like.
Really?
That's okay. Yeah.
Winter hat.
I doubt
I mean, that's
that.
kind of a
Not
thing.
like
If you
a
find
beanie,
something
but
you
like the
like,
ones that have,
you
like, the
just
side
copy it.
flaps.
I mean, that's kind of like,
And
isn't that
the
what
NAS
influencers do? Are you an influencer, King?
No, absolutely not.
I did not get any.
Influencer of good police work? Hey.
Yeah, how's that working out? Let me take a look
Yeah.
at some of these reports and see how well you're influencing these people.
Oh, my reports are fantastic, Craig. Fantastic.
No, I didn't mean yours. Yours might be great, but let's see how well you're influencing the rest of the department.
That's fucked up. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, that's what influencing is. That's what influencing is. It's not about
You
how,
ain't
Craig,
wrong.
how you
Are
influence
we
other people.
wrapped
wrong.
up with you know who?
Huh?
Are we wrapped up with what's his face inside there?
Are the marshals
Lorraine?
unable to park any of these
Oh yeah,
vehicles
yeah.
or
He's
something?
submitted his evidence
they
and everything
just
like that. I put his
them.
firearm in our investigative report.
Okay.
If they don't own them and they're not PD shared, then they can't go in the PD lot or the private lot out front.
And I updated the case board with that info. I said,
Hey, Alex,
by
did you pick up your
all accounts so
vehicle?
far, it sounds like it's going to be a good shoot. But you know, we have to. Since somebody died, it's protocol. You should do this thing, especially because they died on observatory and state property.
So are we done with him for now? Should we let PD know?
Yeah, we're done with it. He's inside. He's just finishing up his own statement and making sure he has all of his evidence uploaded into the MDT thing or whatever. I just attached some of my own stuff. I did the whole dispatch thing and you know my general bullshit where I'm over